Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Lalema Aneja Dang, and with me is Renuka RS with the evening news. The headlines. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana extended till November by the Union Cabinet. Time limit for availing 3 free gas cylinders under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwal Yojana extended till September. Union Cabinet gives nod to setting up of 1 lakh crore rupee agriculture infrastructure fund. Specialist doctors from AIIMS New Delhi to provide expert guidance on COVID-19 to doctors manning ICUs in state hospitals. And complete lockdown imposed in Patna, Bhagalpur and Nawada districts of Bihar amid surge in coronavirus cases. The Cabinet has given approval for extending Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana for 5 more months. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said that under the scheme, 5 kg of wheat or rice will be given to every member of the beneficiary family and 1 kg of chana will be given to each family for 5 more months.
जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर 5 महीने अब ये योजना चालू रहेगी, जिसमें 81 करोड़ लोगों को 5 किलो प्रति व्यक्ति मुफ्त अनाज मिलेगा और 5 किलो 5 महीने में पकड़ेंगे तो 5 किलो चना मिलेगा और 25 किलो अनाज प्रति व्यक्ति मिलेगा.
We have a report from our correspondent.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi had announced the extension of the scheme in his address to the nation on 30th of last month. Mr. Modi had said poor and needy persons will not go hungry in the country and free ration during the rainy and forthcoming festival seasons during the time of current COVID-19 pandemic will be provided to them. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had announced the first phase of the scheme just after the imposition of nationwide lockdown. Under the first phase, free food grains was provided for 3 months from April this year. The second phase, which will last for another 5 months, began from 1st July and will last till 30th November. Under the second phase, over 200 lakh metric tons of grain and 9,78,000 metric tons of chana will be distributed among the National Food Security Act beneficiaries. Both the phases of the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana will together incur a total expenditure of nearly 1,50,000 crore rupees. All expenses on the extended PMGKY will be borne by the central government. Free distribution of whole chana will ensure adequate availability of protein to beneficiaries during these 5 months. With Anand Chaturvedi, Anupam Mishra, AR News, Delhi.
The government has extended the time limit for availing 3 free gas cylinders by beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Union Minister Prakash Javadekar said that the beneficiaries can avail the free cylinders till September this year. Earlier, the beneficiaries were able to avail the free cylinders only up till June.
जो उज्ज्वला के गैस लेने वाली 7 करोड़ 40 लाख महिलाएं हैं, उन लोगों को 3 सिलेंडर फ्री देने का ऐलान किया था. लेकिन आपको पता है, हर महीने 1 सिलेंडर सबको लगता ही है, ऐसा नहीं. इसलिए पहला सिलेंडर तुरंत लोगों ने लिया, अनेक लोगों ने दूसरा भी लिया, लेकिन तीसरा तुरंत 3 महीने का पीरियड में नहीं लगा है. तो अब सितंबर के अंत तक ये 3 सिलेंडर जो जून में खत्म होने वाले थे, उसके जगह वो सितंबर तक उसको अवधि बढ़ा दी गई है ताकि उनको मिले. इसके लिए 13,500 करोड़ रुपए खर्च आएगा.
In another major announcement, the Cabinet approved extension of the Employee Provident Fund contribution of 24% for another 3 months from June to August this year. The scheme entails an expenditure of 4,860 crore and will benefit over 72 lakh employees in the country. The government will credit the contributions both for the employee and the employer.
सरकार ने और एक कार्यक्रम किया था, उसका भी विस्तार किया है कि जो छोटे व्यवसाय है, जहां 100 लोग हैं, 100 से भी कम लोग हैं और जिनके पास उसमें से 90% लोग 15,000 से कम तनखे वाले हैं, ऐसे कर्मचारियों की हर महीने जो 12% प्रोविडेंट फंड जाता है, वो सरकार ने भरा. मजदूरों का भी, कर्मचारियों का भी और मालिक का भी।
The cabinet has also approved development of affordable rental housing complexes for urban migrants and poor as a sub-scheme under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Under the scheme, 1,08,000 single-bedroom flats will be given to nearly 3,50,000 people. The government will utilize existing vacant state-funded housing complexes to develop more such housing complexes. The cabinet has also approved capital infusion in 3 public sector general insurance companies. Mr. Javadekar informed that under it, 12,450 crore rupees will be invested in Oriental Insurance Company Limited, National Insurance Company Limited and United India Insurance Company Limited.
The Union Cabinet today gave its approval to a new pan-India central sector scheme, Agricultural Infrastructure Fund. The scheme will provide a medium and long-term debt financing facility for investment in viable projects for post-harvest management infrastructure and community farming assets through interest subvention and financial support. Under the scheme, 1 lakh crore rupees will be provided by banks and financial institutions as loans to primary agricultural credit societies, marketing cooperative societies, farmer producers organization, self-help groups, farmers, startups and center and state agency among others. The duration of the scheme will be for 10 years from fiscal year 2020 to 2029. Under it, loans will be disbursed in 4 years, starting with sanction of 10,000 crore rupees in the current year and 30,000 crore rupees each crore in the next 3 financial years. All loan under this financing facility will have interest subvention of 3% per annum up to a limit of 2 crore rupees, and this subvention will be available for a maximum period of 7 years. Further, credit guarantee coverage will be available for eligible borrowers from this financing facility under Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises CGTMC MSE scheme for a loan of up to 2 crore rupees. The project, by way of facilitating formal credit to farm and farm processing-based activities, is expected to create numerous jobs opportunity in rural areas.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah thanked the Prime Minister Narendra Modi for approving the decision of extending the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana till November during Union Cabinet meeting. In a series of tweets, Mr. Shah said the determination shown by the Prime Minister to ensure that there was no starvation in the country during the time of the pandemic is truly exemplary. The Home Minister said the Union Cabinet also approved an affordable rental housing complex for urban migrants under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana PMAY. He said, with this historic decision, PMAY flats built in cities will be available to the migrant labourers at cheaper rent. A Memorandum of Understanding MOU was signed today between the Central Board of Direct Taxes CBDT and the Securities and Exchange Board of India SEBI for data exchange between the two organizations. Ministry of Finance in a statement said the MOU will facilitate the sharing of data and information between SEBI and CBDT on an automatic and regular basis. In addition to regular exchange of data, the two organizations will also exchange with each other on request and suo motu basis any information available in their databases for the purpose of carrying out their functions under various laws. The MOU comes into force from the date it was signed and is an ongoing initiative of CBDT and SEBI, who are already collaborating through various existing mechanisms.
Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat held discussion with Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath regarding implementation of Jal Jeevan Mission in the state through video conferencing. In a statement, the Jal Shakti Ministry said that Uttar Pradesh is planning 100% coverage by 2022 to accomplish the ambitious target of providing tap connection to every rural household of the state. During the discussion, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister assured expeditious implementation of the Jal Jeevan Mission in the state to achieve the target of providing household tap connections in rural areas. He mentioned the plan of the state to provide safe drinking water on priority in Vindhya, Bundelkhand region, the 38 districts affected with Japanese encephalitis, as well as arsenic and fluoride affected districts. Jal Shakti Minister reiterated the commitment of central government to provide all assistance to the state to achieve the goal. The Enforcement Directorate, ED, today attached properties worth over 329 crore rupees of fugitive diamond merchant Nirav Modi under the Fugitive Economic Offenders Law. The businessman and his uncle Mehul Choksi are being probed by the agency on money laundering charges in connection with the Punjab National Bank PNB Bank fraud case. These confiscated properties are in the form of 4 flats at the iconic building Samudra Mahal in Worli, Mumbai, 1 seaside farmhouse and land in Alibag, windmill in Jaisalmer, flat in London and residential flats in UAE. It also includes shares and bank deposits. Nirav Modi is presently lodged in a UK jail after being arrested in London in March last year and is currently fighting extradition to India.
The central government today said a total of 4,56,831 people affected with coronavirus have recovered in the country so far. In the last 24 hours, 16,883 people have recovered from COVID-19, and with this, the recovery rate has reached 61.53%. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry said a total of 22,752 new cases of COVID-19 have been reported in the country within 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 7,42,417. In a single day, 482 deaths have been reported, taking the nationwide toll to 20,642. Presently, the total number of active corona cases in the country is 2,64,944. The Indian Council of Medical Research, ICMR, has said that a total of 2,62,679 tests of coronavirus samples were conducted by the various laboratories in the country within 24 hours. This is the highest number of tests conducted by the laboratories in one day since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in India. So far, 1,473,711 tests have been conducted. ICMR is continuously scaling up its testing facilities for COVID-19 by giving approval to government and private laboratories.
Specialist doctors from AIIMS in New Delhi will provide expert guidance and knowledge support on COVID-19 to doctors manning ICUs in the state hospitals. 10 hospitals have been selected, including 9 from Mumbai and 1 from Goa. The first session of the expert teleconsultation was held this evening. A calendar of these expert-led teleconsultation sessions has been drawn up to cover the states till 31st of this month. This teleconsultation exercise shall be extended to another 61 hospitals, which have bed capacity ranging from 500 to 1,000 on twice-a-week basis. Our correspondent reports a total of 17 such states shall be covered. These are Delhi, Gujarat, Telangana, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Bihar, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Haryana, Odisha, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Jharkhand and Maharashtra. Up to 2 doctors handling ICU patients from each hospital, along with the Director General of Health Services, DGHS, of the concerned state will participate in the interaction. Dr. Anant Mohan, Head of Pulmonary Medicine at AIIMS in Delhi, conducted the first session of the teleconsultation today. Speaking exclusively to AIR News, Dr. Anant Mohan said that the main aim of these interactions is to further bring down the COVID-19 related fatality rate in the country. He said such technological interventions will help doctors reach out to maximum number of patients in the country.
Well, I would just say that as of now, we stick to our basic principles of social distancing, hygiene, cough etiquette, and all the things which we have been repeating for the last several months. Apart from that, efforts are ongoing in the scientific community to try and find out some good therapies, medicines, or vaccines. So that will take its due course, and they will come, whenever they have to. But till that time, I think we have to do whatever best we can from our level. Effort should be to try and reduce the death rate from this disease, which fortunately is not very high, but we should try and get it down to the minimum possible.
The Defence Ministry has decided to reimburse the cost of pulse oximeter purchased by the Ex-Servicemen Contributory Health Scheme ECHS beneficiaries. The reimbursement will be done to ECHS beneficiaries who have been tested positive for COVID-19 infection. The decision has been taken considering the importance of monitoring oxygen saturation level in COVID-19 patients. The Khadi and Village Industries Commission, KVIC, has started online sale of Khadi face masks. People in the remote parts of the country can now easily buy these masks by placing order at the website www.kviconline.gov.in. KVIC is selling both Khadi cotton and silk masks. The cotton face masks are priced at 30 rupees, whereas the silk mask costs 100 rupees each. The minimum order for online purchase of masks has been fixed at 500 rupees. KVIC Chairman Vinay Kumar Saxena said the online sale of face masks aims at providing genuine khadi masks and preventing buyers from any fraud.
In our series Experts Speak on All India Radio, we bring you the views of the leading medical experts on COVID-19. Talking to AIR News, Dr. Nand Kumar, Professor of Psychiatry, AIIMS, suggested to the people to stay home, spend time with family members and practice yoga.
We are going to overcome this crisis within a few weeks. In the coming few weeks, stay at home, spend time with the family, do household work, exercise, listen to music, sing with the family, do yoga, meditation, and take care of emotional need of the family.
Dr. Sanjay Pandey of Govind Vallabh Pant Hospital, Delhi spoke about the use of masks, saying it is important to wear them while stepping out of home.
मास्क की जरूरत उन इंसानों को है जिनको हेल्थ सेक्टर में अगर वो काम कर रहे हैं या उनका डायरेक्ट किसी कोरोना के मरीज के इलाज में या उनके क्वारंटाइन में उनकी भूमिका है। लेकिन अगर आप घर में रह रहे हैं और स्वस्थ है और आपको किसी भी तरह की तकलीफ नहीं है या कोई फ्लू के लक्षण नहीं है तो आपको मास्क पहनने की जरूरत नहीं है। लेकिन हाँ, अगर आप बाहर जा रहे हैं या किसी और काम के लिए बाहर निकल रहे हैं तो यह बेहतर होगा कि आप मास्क का प्रयोग करें, क्योंकि इससे आपकी सुरक्षा तो होगी ही, दूसरे लोगों की भी सुरक्षा होगी।
You are listening to the evening news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana extended till November by the Union Cabinet. Time limit for availing 3 free gas cylinders under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana extended till September. The Union Cabinet gives nod to setting up of 1 lakh crore rupee Agricultural Infrastructure Fund. Specialist doctor from AIIMS, New Delhi, to provide expert guidance on COVID-19 to doctors manning ICUs in the state hospitals. And complete lockdown imposed in Patna, Bhagalpur and Nawada districts of Bihar amid surge in coronavirus cases. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
The Bihar government has ordered a complete lockdown in Patna, Bhagalpur and Nawada districts due to an alarming surge in COVID-19 positive cases in the state. Bhagalpur administration has imposed a lockdown starting from tomorrow till the 16th of this month. Patna will observe a 7-day lockdown from the 10th to the 16th of this month. Nawada district has also announced imposition of lockdown between 10th and 12th of July. Under this lockdown, government offices and public corporations will remain closed. All private and commercial establishments will also remain closed. However, ration shops, dairy, vegetables and meat shops will remain open from 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. and from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. All places of worship and religious gatherings will also be closed. The concerned authorities have been instructed to encourage home delivery to minimize the movement of individuals outside their homes. The state today recorded 749 new positive cases, taking the total tally to 13,274. On the other hand, 9,541 persons have recovered so far, while 3,632 patients are undergoing treatment at various hospitals. The recovery rate in Bihar stands at 72%. 100 people have lost their lives due to COVID-19 in the state. 60 officials associated with Chief Minister's residence have been found positive for COVID-19. 2 MLAs have also tested positive in the state.
Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren has quarantined himself after coming in contact with State Minister Mithilesh Kumar, who has tested positive for COVID-19. Along with the Chief Minister, the officials of Chief Minister's Secretariat have also went into home quarantine. 1 MLA has also been tested positive for COVID-19 today, while MLA of Hatia constituency has also quarantined himself at home. Jharkhand has reported 10 new cases of COVID-19, raising the total count to 3,051 in the state so far. 14 people have recovered and were discharged from Hazaribagh Hospital today, taking the total number of people cured so far to 2,118.
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has sought a detailed report from the State Health Secretary on factors responsible for COVID-19 deaths in the national capital so that all possible measures can be taken to reduce it further. An official release said that the detailed analytical report on COVID-related deaths in Delhi will aid the implementation of more stringent measures to reduce fatalities. It will also help mitigate the other causes that have added to the casualties, such as comorbidities, age and health condition. The release said that the death rate in Delhi has seen a sharp decline as the highest number of deaths on a single day in June was 120, which has now come down to 50. To bring the death rate to zero, the Delhi government will prepare further steps to be taken after obtaining a detailed analysis of the COVID-19 deaths from the Health Secretary. The 5-member central team led by the Union Health and Family Welfare Additional Secretary Aarti Ahuja is arriving in Chennai today. They are expected to review the pandemic situation in Tamil Nadu with the higher officials tomorrow. They are also expected to visit some of the COVID-19 clinical management facilities in the city. 3,756 people in Tamil Nadu tested positive for the coronavirus today, taking the total number of cases to over 1,22,000. Here's more from our correspondent.
The central team led by the Union Health Department Additional Secretary Aarti Ahuja will be joined by medical specialists from the Central Medical Higher Institution, JIPMER in Pondicherry. They will be assessing the ground situation in Chennai through their field visit and interaction with the state higher officials. It is learned that the State Power Minister Thangamani is one of those tested positive for the disease today in the state, who has been admitted into a corporate hospital in Chennai. Meanwhile, a set of data revealed by the Chennai Corporation has revealed that the doubling time of COVID-19 in the state capital has improved to 25.4 days. Jai Singh, AR News, Chennai.
Kerala reported the highest surge of COVID-19 cases in a single day with the detection of 301 new positive cases today. We have a report.
The state is in high alert as among the new cases, 90 persons contracted the virus through contact, which is the highest number of local transmission being reported in the state so far. The situation in capital city Thiruvananthapuram, which is presently under triple lockdown, is getting more serious as out of the 64 new cases in the district, 60 cases are through contact. The Poonthura region in the district recorded maximum number of contact cases, creating an alarming situation. Commandos are being deputed in the region. Widespread antigen tests are being done. People are strictly advised to be at home. Meanwhile, 107 persons recovered from the disease today in the state. Presently, 2,605 active COVID cases are there in Kerala. Mayusha for AR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
In Manipur, COVID-19 recovery rate has reached 55.26% after 22 persons were discharged from hospital today post-recovery. The total number of people cured from the infection so far has increased to 793 in the state, now surpassing the number of active cases, which stands at 642. 5 people were tested positive for coronavirus in the state in last 24 hours. The total number of COVID-19 cases in the state has risen to 1,435. In Meghalaya, 2 more persons have recovered from COVID-19, bringing the total number of coronavirus cured people in the state to 45. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma in a tweet informed that the 2 persons are from Southwest Garo Hill district. With this, the number of active cases in the state has come down to 52.
The Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE, has clarified that topics mentioned in certain media reports as dropped from the syllabus are either being covered by the rationalized syllabus or are in the alternative academic calendar of NCERT. In a press statement released today, the CBSE has informed that the alternative academic calendar of NCERT is already in force for all the affiliated schools of the board. It said the rationalization of syllabus of up to 30% has been undertaken for nearly 190 subjects. The board further highlighted that the cut down in syllabus from class 9 to 12 for the academic session 2020-2021 is a one-time measure. The board maintained that the objective of the current rationalization is to reduce the exam stress of students due to the prevailing health emergency situation and to prevent learning gaps. CBSE has clarified that no question will be asked from the truncated syllabus in the board exams of 2020-21. CBSE informed that the schools have also been directed to follow the alternative academic calendar prepared by NCERT for transacting the curriculum.
In Jharkhand, the results of matriculation class 10th examination of Jharkhand Academic Council JAC were declared today. State Education Minister Jagannath Mahato declared the results in Ranchi. Manish Kumar Katiyar of Netarhat Residential School topped the exam, securing 98% marks. Katya's father works as a farmer and is based in Sahibganj district of the state. 20 students of Netahat Residential School have secured a place in the toppers list by getting over 90% marks. Talking to media, JAC chairman Arvind Singh said that the students have excelled this year in the board results. Boys have fared well in the state board exams, while 75% of students have passed the examination. Students of Koderma, Ranchi and Palamu districts have secured the highest passing percentage in the metric exams.
India has said full and effective implementation of the ICJ judgment in the case of Kulbhushan Jadhav is being pursued through diplomatic channels. In response to a media query, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Anurag Srivastava said the statement made by Pakistan today in the case seeks to mask its continuing reticence to implement the ICJ judgment in letter and spirit. He said Pakistan's claim that Mr. Jadhav, who is incarcerated in Pakistan's custody, has refused to initiate review petition is a continuation of the farce that has been in play for the last 4 years. He said Mr. Jadhav has been sentenced to execution through a farcical trial and remains under custody of Pakistan's military. The spokesperson stated that Mr. Jadhav has clearly been coerced to refuse to file a review in his case. India sought unimpeded access to him to discuss his remedies under the ordinance. Mr. Srivastava said in a brazen attempt to scuttle even the inadequate remedy under the ordinance, Pakistan has obviously coerced Mr. Jadhav to forego his rights to seek an implementation of the judgment of the International Court of Justice, ICJ. Pakistan had, on the 20th of May, passed an ordinance to allow for the High Court to review the sentence awarded by the military court. Railways Minister Piyush Goyal has refuted claims of privatization of the Indian Railways. In a tweet, the minister said all the current services of the Indian Railways will continue to remain operational and the Railways is not being privatized in any way. Mr. Goyal informed that 151 additional modern trains will be operational on 109 routes with private participation.
Operation Samudra Setu of the Indian Navy, which was launched on 5th of May this year as part of the national effort to repatriate Indian citizens from overseas during the pandemic, has culminated. Under the operation, 3,992 Indian citizens were brought back successfully to their homeland by sea.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will deliver the inaugural address on the first day of the India Global Week 2020 tomorrow. The theme of the 3-day virtual conference is Be the Revival, India and a Better New World. India Global Week 2020 will have 5,000 global participants from 30 nations. 250 global speakers will address the virtual conference in 75 sessions. And now let's take a look at the weather updates for tomorrow. The national capital Delhi is expected to have generally cloudy sky with light rain. Minimum temperature in the city is likely to be 26 degrees Celsius and maximum around 35 degrees Celsius. Mumbai will have a generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. Minimum temperature is expected to be around 26 and maximum 31 degrees Celsius. In Chennai, the minimum temperature will be 26 and maximum 36 degrees Celsius. The city will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. Kolkata will have a partly cloudy sky with the possibility of moderate rain or thunderstorm. Minimum temperature in the metropolis will be 28, maximum 34. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the minimum temperature will be 24 in Jammu, while maximum will be around 36 degrees Celsius. The city is likely to have a partly cloudy sky with the possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. In Srinagar, the minimum temperature will be 16, while maximum will be around 31 degrees Celsius. The city will have partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunderstorm. In Gilgit, the minimum temperature will be 18 and maximum will be around 31. The sky will be partly cloudy with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Muzaffarabad will have partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. And now, before we end, the headlines once again. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana extended till November by Union Cabinet. Time limit for availing 3 free gas cylinders under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana extended till September. Union Cabinet gives nod to setting up of 1 lakh crore rupee Agriculture Infrastructure Fund. specialist doctors from AIIMS, New Delhi, to provide expert guidance on COVID-19 to doctors manning ICUs in state hospitals. And complete lockdown imposed in Patna, Bhagalpur and Nawada districts of Bihar amid surge in coronavirus cases. And with that, we end the evening news. Good night.